Hello guys, we will continue with writing Xpath and today we will learn something called traversing. What is this traversing and why it is required? Trust me, it is very much important because even if you write Xpath correctly, it will match towards the multiple matching web elements. In order to overcome that, we go for traversing. Before understanding what is traversing, first we will see where the problem is occurring. See, just go to this betaform.de website and inspect this page. So you are able to see this about us tab, right? Just inspect this about us tab. We got the snippet here. Let's write XPath for this snippet. The tag name is a font, /font of. So we will not take a dir equal to auto because here also we are able to see. So let's take this text function itself. But before choosing this text function, which method we have to take? Text method, normalize hyphen space method. So just double click on it. You are able to see so many extra spaces towards the left and right. This is why we always go for a normalize hyphen space method instead of using the text method. See, normalize hyphen space method is equal to within single quotes or double quotes, anything is fine. Let's check how many web elements it is matching to. You got to see 1 out of 4 result and it was highlighting here. So if I press enter, the second result is also pointing towards the same tab. So if I press enter again, at the bottom of the page it is highlighting over here, and if I press enter again, again it is pointing towards the web element at the bottom of the page. In order to overcome this, we go for traversing. Then what is traversing? Traversing is nothing but going from a parent to child. In order to understand what the parent is and what the child is, please observe. So our cursor was pointing towards here, right? In this, when we inspected the web element. So that means this tag name we were using. So observe here, above this, we have one more font. So observe how they are aligned. This is below, this is above. But the thing is, the above font is diagonally above it. Correct? That means this is parent, this is a child. Observe this H3. This H3 is a parent for this font tag, and this H3 is a parent for this font tag as well. So consider this as a grandparent in the sense it is a parent as well, or else we call it as an ancestor. We can call them as a parent also. We can call them as an ancestor also. It is very important concept for upcoming videos. You will learn everything about ancestor and siblings. Talking about siblings, observe how these three things are aligned. These four things div tag. These are one above each other and below each other. But the thing is, how they are aligned is directly below and above each other. That's why these things are considered as siblings. But when it comes to over here, the one is diagonally above the other. That is why these are considered as a parent-child relationship, and these are considered as a siblings relationship. As of now, for traversing purpose, we will learn only about a parent-child relationship. So, in order to overcome this issue, we got to know that we have to do traversing. That means first we have to write the XPath for the parent, and then we have to write the XPath for the child. Child means our target. Whenever we inspect a web element, wherever it is highlighting, that will be our target, which is considered as a child. Remember that. Then how to choose which particular parent we have to take? Everything that is diagonally aligned, those are considered as a parent. See, this H3 is a parent, div is a parent, this div is also a parent, this div is also a parent, this footer is also a parent. What about this section? That section is not considered as a parent because observe how this footer and section are aligned. So these two are siblings. For this font or else for this child, this section is not having any relationship. So make sure to choose the parent very carefully. So we will inspect this about us. So if we write XPath directly over here, we were getting 1 out of 4 result. Let's traverse from a parent to child. That means first we will write an XPath for this footer. It will select that particular section itself. So let's write an XPath over here. So how we will write a double forward slash. The tag name is footer. So we will write a footer. Let's check whether that particular section is highlighting or not. So see, we got 1 out of 3 result. Correct? So from this footer, we will go to this container. See, double forward slash div of at the rate class is equal to within single quotes you write this container. Let's check whether that particular section is highlighting or not. You can still see 1 out of 3 result. From here, what I will do, I will directly go to this font tag. Is it necessary that we have to go one by one? No. Why? We are writing relative XPath, which means double forward slash will start or else can go anywhere in the node. So if you use a single slash, that becomes absolute XPath. Never use it. From this div tag, we will directly go to this font tag. Double forward slash font of. So we were using a text context, correct? That means we will select this about us itself. Normalize hyphen space function is equal to within single quotes about us. Let's check how many results we got. As you can see, we got a 1 out of 2 result. So you might be wondering 1 out of 2 result. But trust me, do not worry. This XPath will never break. It is pointing towards the same web element itself. Check. I might press enter multiple times. See, it is pointing towards the same web element itself. There is a slightly difference in these two because the tag name is a font for both, and again for this the about us text is used, so it will not break. See, it is pointing towards the same thing. Then how to points towards this about us link? See, that is not pointing towards there. We will write XPath for this also. So observe how I am going to write the XPath. We have to start from a parent, but there will be a difficulty in choosing the parent. Go step by step. See whether this is highlighting anywhere, this is highlighting anywhere. Go step by step. You do not have to worry. See, this particular thing is selecting the entire section. You can start from here. There is no worry in that. But for safety purpose, we will select the entire section from top to the bottom. Let's see. This button is not considered. Okay, na? Let's go above. See, this is highlighting the entire section again. Again, these two will not be considered because these three are siblings. Go one step above. See, now the entire section is highlighted. Let's go even further. So see, now we got to know some entire section got highlighted. Now observe, we will write the XPath for this one. See, double forward slash div of at the rate class is equal to header container fluid gradient. Let's check whether this is highlighting or not. See, it is highlighting towards that one section. The result is 1 out of 3. From this parent, go to this child, go to this child. There is no worry about going one by one. From this parent or else from this ancestor, we will directly go to whatever font we want. Double forward slash font of text function we were using. So normalize hyphen space method is equal to within single quotes. We will use this text context, which is about us. So just use this. Let's check how many results are there. There might be 2 results. But observe, this XPath will not break. In this website, it is showing 2 out of 2 results. But it will not break. Why it will not break? See, both of the XPaths, I'm pressing enter over here. Observe, this result will change. 1 out of 2 and 2 out of 2. I'm constantly pressing enter, correct? But observe how many items are getting highlighted over here. only that particular web element is getting highlighted. Okay, na? Now you got to know how to traverse and why traversing is very much important. So let's go back to this facebook.com website. So how we were writing XPath for this email address text field? We were inspecting this email address text field. We got the snippet and how we were writing double forward slash input of at the rate type equal to text. Correct? So let's check how many results are there. One out of one result. To make it even more robust, how we will do? So what happens in case if in future if they add one more text field here before and for the same thing the type is text itself, just imagine, okay, now it's not going to happen in Facebook, but let's just imagine if one more web element which is a text field added here below with the same type equal to text attributes, then it is going to break again with one out of two results. So to overcome that, we will do traversing here. So for this one, this is a parent which is highlighting towards only the text fields. Let's go even further. This form is also a parent, but observe how the form is. Now the entire thing got selected. But the thing is, it consists of what? The numbers. And here, royal login form. We can take this. But let's go even further. See, global container. This we do not have to take. Our goal is only for this email address text field. Then what is the purpose of the using this ID is equal to global container? It is highlighting the entire page itself. So let's not use that. So this div tag is also not for our use. So what we will do, we will use this form tag and data test ID is equal to royal login form because that is highlighting the that particular section itself. Let's write the XPath for this. Double forward slash, the tag name is form, open and close the square bracket, and we will use a data hyphen test ID is equal to royal login form. Triple click at the rate this much. Let's check whether that particular container is getting highlighted or not. That container got highlighted. From here, we will go to our div tag, which is over here, or else we can directly go to this input tag itself. Double forward slash input, open and close the square bracket. Here you can take type equal to text at the rate type equal to text. This will make sure that only the text field which is inside this container itself will get selected. Okay, na? See, observe. This is why traversing is a very much important. Please do practice these XPaths. Trust me, in future videos, I will be teaching how to work with the siblings and how to work with the ancestors in some other websites. You will get to know. Those are very much important when it comes to clearing the interviews and for your knowledge purpose. In order to understand those concepts, this traversing knowledge has to be in your mind. So please practice these XPaths.